Hello everyone, today our topic is how to get SMS details in Google Sheets. So here my objective is that whenever I get a new SMS on the number that is registered on my Twilio account, then I want to retrieve the details of that SMS and I want to add these details automatically in my Google Sheet. So for that I have to build a connection between Twilio and Google Sheet. So for creating this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software of automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Twilio. In action application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. So how I am going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can add the details of the SMS that we are receiving in our Google Sheets automatically. So here, whenever we are receiving an SMS on my number which is registered in Twilio, then we are capturing the details of the SMS and we are automatically adding these details in my Google Sheet as a new row. So here my objective is that whenever I receive a SMS on my number, then automatically I will add these SMS details in my Google Sheet. And for this, I have to build a connection between Twilio and Google Sheet. And for that, I will open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I'm going to click here on Access Now button under Pabbly Connect and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now I want to create new workflow. For that, I'm going to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to get SMS details in Google Sheets. Now I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So for that, I have to open this tab and I'm going to select home here and I will click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first. And here my trigger application will be Twilio. So I'm going to select Twilio here and I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab. And new SMS will be my trigger event. So this is going to trigger when a new SMS is received on my number. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to connect Twilio with Pabbly Connect. And for that, I have to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Twilio and Pabbly Connect. And to connect these two accounts, I have to follow all this instruction. So to connect this, I have to first copy this webhook URL. And now I will go to Twilio. And here in Twilio, I have this developer option. In develop option, I'm going to open this phone number. And in phone number, I am going to open this active numbers. And here, this is my number. So I'm going to open this number. And here I have to configure my number for the messages. So I'm going to scroll down. And here I have this option of messaging configuration. So here I'm going to configure my number. So for this configuration, what I need to do is I have to be here on this a message comes in tab. And here I have to select the webhook option. Because I'm going to connect Twilio with Pabbly Connect by using webhook URL. So I'm going to select this webhook and I'm going to paste the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste it here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save configuration. So here I have successfully added my configuration. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. Now how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I have to send a SMS message on the number that is registered on my Twilio account so that I can receive a message and I can retrieve the data from the SMS. So this will be the SMS that I want to send on my number. So the SMS is, hello, I'm facing a problem and I like to get a solution from your team. You can connect me on this number and this is the number and thank you. So here suppose I'm a user and I'm facing some problem and I want to get a solution for that product. So I'm sending this SMS to their team member. So I'm going to send this particular SMS. Now I'm going to send this SMS. And here we can see I have received this new response. So first I'm going to show you the content of my SMS. So this is the content that I have received. So my message is, hello, I'm facing a problem and I like to get a solution from your team. You can contact me on this number. Thank you. So this is the same SMS that I have just sent on my number that is registered on Twilio, and I'm receiving this message on Pabbly Connect. So I'm capturing the details of this message. And here I also have this sender number. Now what I need to do is I got all these details from my SMS. Now I want to retrieve these details and I want to add these details in my Google Sheet as a new row. So for that, I have to set up my Actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab, I'm going to search for my action application. So my action application will be Google Sheet. So I'm going to select Google Sheets here, and I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and add new row will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect, and I will click on add new connection, and I will sign in with Google. And here I have to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'll click here, and my connection here is successful. Now here I have all these tabs to add the details in my Google Sheet. So first I have to select my spreadsheet, and for that I have to go to my Google Sheet first. So this is my Google Sheet, and in this I'm using this spreadsheet which is named as SMS Details, and we are using sheet 1 here, and we have two columns, sender number and message content. So I'm going to map these details in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And first I have to select my spreadsheet. So for that, I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab, you will find all the spreadsheets that are connected with your Google Sheet account. So I'm going to use this spreadsheet which is named as SMS Details. So I'm going to select this, and here we can see all the details have changed according to my spreadsheet. So I had two columns in my spreadsheet which is of sender number and message content. So I have to add these details from the SMS that we have received in Twilio. So here I'm going to map those details, and I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Twilio. I have to map the sender number. So this is the number from which I have received the SMS. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I have to map the message content. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response, and this is the SMS content that I have received. So I'm going to map this. Now I want to add these details in my Google Sheet. So for that, I'm going to click here on Save and Send as Request button. And here we have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have added these details automatically in my Google Sheet. Now to check this, let's go to Google Sheet. And here we can see I have just added this new row in my Google Sheet. So this is the sender number, and this is the content. Hello, I'm facing a problem and I like to get a solution from your team. You can contact me on this number, and thank you. So this was the same SMS that we have received in Twilio, and we have received this SMS from this particular number. So we have retrieved all these details, and we have added these details of the SMS automatically in my Google Sheet. So here, whenever we are receiving a new SMS, then we are retrieving the details of that SMS, and we are adding those details automatically in my Google Sheet. So here, my connection between Twilio and Google Sheet is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have created this connection between Twilio and Google Sheet in such a way that whenever we are receiving a new SMS, then we are getting the details of that SMS, and we are adding those details automatically in my Google Sheet. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Twilio, and my trigger event was new SMS. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Google Sheets, and my action event was add new row. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.